as they say, chose Yawi.
Yep. And it's a Matilda pickup.
Classic.
Classic. This is what Blacklist likes to play, use up against lineups like this that they're up against. But right now, this puts a lot of pressure on Edward and Wise. If Blacklist don't have a okay, respectable early to mid game here, that means Edward and Wise were just punished hard. They're going to be holding a lot of the front lines.
Yeah, I think for Blacklist International, if they can at least, let's say early game, have an okay rotation in the jungle, deal with it, but also not let the Joy just kind of wreak havoc. That's exactly what she's drafted for early on and why she's so priority for a lot of teams, because you can actually do so much with that Joy pick, especially towards the back lines here. So you got to be able to cover your bases, and at the same time, man, we know how much damage this Cho is going to be able to do.
Yeah.
If Yawi is Cho, Carl is Lancelot, then Oh My Venus is Matilda and or Estes.
Yeah.
So that's how textbook and that's how meaningful this draft has become for both teams. Again, Blacklist up against the wall, currently not on the board just yet. Let's get into game 3.
Management of the early to mid game here is crucial for Echo because of the two main pieces that they have in the Eve and the Beatrix. Sanford taking a bit of damage, or a lot of damage there from Edward.
This is dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Yue was going to try to put some pressure up there, but, you know, they already got the word, so Sanford's going to back off.
Yeah, but even though he goes back, because of when he completed the recall animation, as the minion awaits responding, he'll be able to get back in time without that big of a problem, without Edward getting anything actually on the shields. But this rotation of Blacklist is smart. Wise going out first there, but Yawi Carlteasy responds in turn 2 closer up top.
So about a minute until the turtle comes out, and yeah, checking in for the first minute of this game, Blacklist reverts to the non-double XP lane start. So we've seen both kinds of the Ube strat in Season 11 come through, and Echo had an answer for both.
Exactly. And now, still slow and steady for both. Gonna be watching out. Ooh.
Yeah.
I like what Wise did there. That was a smart use of the dashes that he had.
Oh, he might get punished here. He's not going to be able to get away from this one. Wise will go down. First blood in the hands of Carlteasy. 15 seconds away from the first turtle of the game. So little advantage already starting for Echo.
Good news, Wise gonna make it back for the turtle take. Bad news, you don't want your jungler dying this early.
That was uncharacteristic of Wise for that to happen.
Oh.
But here comes Edward. Oh, they might be able to contest.
Edward going to come in, does have that level 4. Uses the final slash, but also still going to be fighting for the turtle. Sanji dropping the real world manipulation. Here comes Sanford. They're going to go in. Carlteasy able to secure it. There's the way of the dragon. Wise going to be cut off here. Sanford popping the beats here. No one going to fall. Turtle secure for Echo.
Wow. I really thought Blacklist were going to take that.
Clean.
But Echo decided to stick and fight. And Sanji's real-world manipulation was crucial there as well. And, of course, the timing of the entry of Sanford. The Sansan duo came in big in that crucial first turtle.
That's what makes the Sansan duo so dangerous. The fact that it's an XP laner and a mid laner that's so in sync, that's so mechanically gifted, it just shrinks the opponent's window of opportunity. The mechanics and the game IQ of these two.
And because of the pressure and control of the map, Yawi with a kick!
Yawi gonna get the kick off. He isn't gonna be able to follow up though just yet. Gets stopped by Wise. There you go. Circle Eagle to come down. Yawi chunked down. Still okay. Now Benny Cutie forcing the flicker out. Carlteasy comes through with the heavy spin. Sanji will capitalize on the kill. And now it's Wise in Yue. And also Owl making his way. They're going to back off.
This is exactly how Echo wants it. They've been playing the same way since game 1, into game 2, into game 3. Quick, hard, fast, and messy.
To add injury to injury, as that entire sequence was happening, Owl was just solo killed by Benny Cutie.
Before the whole sequence.
Yeah.
Before the whole sequence, actually. And this is, again, just Echo continuing their best qualities in game 1 and game number 2. And Blacklist just trying to readjust and answer to it. Echo right now still in the flow and in the zone. Blacklist, what else could they do here to actually turn the tides, a counter punish onto a failed Yaoi attempt probably. But right now, with the lineup and the positioning of Sanji and the timing of entry of Carlteasy,
oh Lord,
Echo are making sure they have those insurance plans.
Oh, Wise going to be forced out from his orange buff. He might still be able to get it, but look at that. Sanford going to hold him. Forced back to the base, going to lose his buff. Meanwhile, Turtle now up here, second one of the game. UA now getting a position. Oh My Venus holding down the front. The damage is there. The stun comes through. They get the flicker out from Yawi. So he at least does not have that available. Echo still going back and forth. Edward now in Wise here. They also get the heavy spin out from Carl TZ. This could be a take for the Turtle. Final slash going to come through. Sanji has the flicker. Here comes Sanford dancing on the queen. She will fall. Still Wise in position. Here Carl TZ does it again. And now they force Blacklist International back here. Appraiser's Wrath going to come down, but he gets kicked to the team, and Benny Cutie gets the kill.
Deja vu. That's a replay, but with more this time around from that initial sequence in the first Turtle.
Paint this image in your head, folks. A killer whale, an orca in the seas, ridden by a goat. Carl TZ again winning a retribution duel against Wise. And again, the factor of the Sanford late entry coming in big. And the response of Echo, Benny Cutie timing up that snipe with the kick of Yawi.
Whoever will try to engage into Turtle fights the way Carl TZ does here, I give you fair warning. Not everybody can do the same thing, especially if you don't have the same sync as Carl TZ does with the rest of Echo.
Yeah, and even in that fight, he didn't have the heavy spin because he had to use it early, right? So the fact that he's actually able to still accomplish that is insane and speaks volumes for exactly how much skill Carl TZ has here. So right now, it's Blacklist International, familiar territory from the previous two games, working against this Echo Express. Yawi was looking for an angle, but they're going to focus on the tier 1. Carl TZ comes in with the heavy spin. Meanwhile, on the backside, Sanford will push him back too. No one's going to fall, though. A fight for a resource here could ensue. Yawi gets the G-Kundo up. Now, Sanford once again going to force back Wise from his buff. Still might have to go for it. Can't get it.
Oh, our buff, says Carl TZ.
Man, Echo, their layering of abilities is brilliant right now. And Yawi, it's like he knows one of the conditions of Blacklist is, all right, counter punish a failed Yawi attempt. G-Kundo pickoff attempt.
We get it. It's what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody understands.
Yeah. And Yawi held on to it, as you pointed out there, Naisu. The discipline on Yawi to not pull the trigger there.
Yeah, still, once again, there's the trigger. Wise going to be the one to get kicked. Sanford heading for UA. Carl TZ secures another Turtle. Wise going to fall here. Oh my goodness, on the run. Can't get away from Sanji. 2 down. Looking for a third. Here comes Carl once again. Sanji and Benny Cutie making their way. Owls in trouble. Now UA. The storm comes through.
First the king and the queen, and then the rest of the cavalry. Edward.
Legend Agent 0. 1 versus multiple. Still 1 hit away. Bob and weaving can't get away. Sanford gets the kill.
Try as he did. Edward will fall to 4, and Echo 7.3K and counting gold lead. Not even 9 minutes in this game, it's 10-1. Everything Blacklist want to do to gain control, to turn it around, just keeps getting stopped over and over again by Echo. Their layering of entries, abilities, and timing. Yawi with a kick!
Yawi going to get the way of the dragon once again off. The follow-up damage is going to be there. They unleash. Carl TZ finds the lockdown on Edward. The damage comes through. Benny Cutie with another kill.
Gentlemen, is it just me, or is the Echo Express getting faster and faster throughout the series? 7K. Almost 8K gold lead now, just about 8 minutes and just approaching 8 minutes and 30 seconds in.
The funny thing is, that was a miscalculation by Benny Cutie's Bennett's Rage, because it did not hit Wise at all. It actually friendly fired himself, but of course no friendly fire in MLBB. But it's just Carl TZ entering perfectly again with that heavy spin.
That's just how much damage Echo's presenting. He miffed, but they got it anyways.
Yawi once again finding Owl here, but no follow-up to follow this time. He will get punished. Blacklist International finding a mistake. They're still going to go. Oh my Venus comes through with a circling eagle. Sanji going to be in trouble. Owl, here comes Sanford chasing him down. They pay him back, but it's two down. Heavy spin, finding two. Oh my Venus down, Edward to follow. You can't stop the storm.
Double sandwich play into a 2-for-3 trade. Started out bad. They gave up the playmaker, but Echo comes out with more on the way out.
This isn't just the Echo Express now. Inside the train, if you look at one of the train carriages, there's an Echo buffet. The sandwiches that they've been dishing out to Blacklist International throughout this series. The late entries again. Benny Cutie making the most out of his dashes. He did not need to use Flicker in that scenario when we thought Blacklist found the perfect way to capitalize on an Echo mistake.
Oh, Renmar. Nice. It's about to happen again.
Oh, they're going to try to cut him off here. Turret a couple hits away. They find the lockdown on Edward. He's got to flicker out. Can they survive this? Sanford goes in with a vengeance. The follow through with Yowie. Wise is in trouble. Triple kill for Benny Cutie again. The guy is massive.
The Echo Express, as you put it, in one carriage has a buffet, in another, a full ecosystem. It's like Snowpiercer in here, fam.
In the Philippines, you only got 2 seasons, dry and wet. Benny Cutie the Storm, he's wet right now. This is a wet performance, 8-0-6. This is just an absolute dismantling of Blacklist International. A Blacklist that looks so dominant in the playoffs. Echo, what are they on?
Where were these Orcas in the early days of the playoffs? Did it take their longtime rival Blast International to unlock this level of gameplay? Oh no!
Oh, they're still going to be going. Carl Teasy has to heavy spin on the defense. He will get shut down by Owl. Still, Lord going to be up here. Echo trying to think twice. They will be fended off. Blacklist International deals with the base siege.
Despite the 10K gold lead, Blacks International defended amazingly.
Oh
wait,
my God!
Oh!
You can't dodge that, I guess.
You can't defend that way if your farce is down like that. Where did that come from?
There's a sniper in the building. What in the heck? The Void Crystal from the Eve. Right at the tip. Sanji was like, all right, Benny, I'll set you up. The burn. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot.
Oh, Lord. He's wet and he's hot.
There's a whole lot.
Ouch. You catch a fever that way. That's how you get sick.
Yep. Fun fact, for the people coming here for M5, gotta avoid that. But now, let's see if Blacklist can avoid getting set up by Echo yet again. Edward, though, we gotta commend his final slash. Another snipe coming in from Benny. But those are little windows that Echo still, even with this crazy of a lead, cannot afford to give. You have to be careful. That was a fantastic final slash by Edward.
About 30 seconds away from a Luminous Lord. So again, the same situation as in games in this series prior. Not much for Blacklist. Yeah, they're getting kills, but not a single turret. Nice to look. Just that one turret up top. But it's still standing. It still counts.
It's technically still up, right? I know it's a one hit away, but as of right now, Blacklist doesn't have any objectives really for their favor, right? Now they're dealing with almost a 12K gold lead. And just these kind of check shots coming out from Benny Cutie are enough to deal with here for Blacklist International. They're probably just going to have to give up this Lord as well and hope for a defense of a lifetime.
Sanford clearing the minion wave like he did, even checking just in case. The minion waves up top, pushing there for Echo, definitely a free Lord. And now Blacklist will have to hope they have enough firepower, that they can layer their abilities well enough to punish what will be, most likely, a very aggressive entry here by Echo.
Okay, so good news. Blacklist has amazing Highland defense. They're rocking that carry, they're rocking that Farsa. If they need to, bob and weave inside their own base, they have the Matilda, amazing final slash on Edward, the potential for the taunt. But that's best case scenario. I'm not so sure Echo's just going to allow all those layerings to come in at the right time because they're such great spoilers. They can play at their tempo. Again, Yowie on the show. That alone has to be a threat.
We posed the question earlier, the possibility of Yowie going back on one of his signature heroes. The Echo M4 skin that I'm pretty sure we'll be getting. But now with the Siege, what can Blacklist do?
Here they go. Yawi's going to decide to go in. Finds a way to the dragon. Oh my, Vina's going to fall. Carl Teasy on the backside plus Sanford forcing him back. Benny Cutie going to flick her in. It's not enough for Blacklist. Another triple comes through. And now Echo finds them at match point.
The Orcas threaten. Match point. 3-0 in a best of 7. I said it again. From Jakarta to here, Blacklist has to pull something out right here, right now.